Hello everyone, and welcome back to another lovely little Sunnystream. Today is the 40th Sunnystream. Isn't that crazy that we have done this 40 times, everyone? And of course, the incredible, mystical, our animation director, is the animator behind the shot that you are viewing right now. Yes, she is. And she is here. How are you, Mystical?
Howdy.
Are you going to be able to, speak and everything today?
Yeah, not much. I'll be focused on this.
Alright. So, yes, nothing too over the top for the 40th stream. Some of the other animators might pop in and do their shots. But if not, yeah, just keep asking your questions. We're gonna chill. We're gonna let Mystical focus. And we're just going to have a ton of fun. Hello, Dev, of course. Hello, Spooky Month. Hello, Mochi Star Art. Hello, Gremlin Who Eats Rocks. Hello, Charlie, Eli, Random Girl, Quinson, Izzy the Animator, Puppetees, and yeah, everyone else who comes on. You are early to the stream this time, Random Girl. You're just sitting about. It's actually in the morning for you. In the Europe, I see? Question mark. Hello, Art Juice. Hello, hello, hello. I said hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Holloway. You're back with maybe more lore questions. Hit them at me. And also, I want to say hello to all the people who weren't here live and are listening to this stream back. And yeah. I know that a lot of you guys like listening to the streams back because I say some stuff and give some info when answering the questions. So hello to you guys too. And if you are watching the stream and weren't here live and then you're watching it in the future, say hi in the comments. And yeah. Anyways, hello Zol's Space. Hello Rasta Rainbow. Some really fun usernames here. You're doing a recap of stream 38 since it takes a while. Well, if you want to treat them as podcasts, feel free. And honestly, Quinton, my brain is also feeling empty. No pressure to ask questions. We're just here to relax. And yeah. What's the music in the background? Eli asks. The music is Zephyr's stream, and Zephyr is that theme, and it is up. It is on the channel, and you can listen to it whenever. We are working on putting that on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Though, we may have to wait quite a bit, at least for Zephyr's, because John G, one of our incredible music composers, has come out and said that he does want to revamp Zephyr's a little bit, touch it up, maybe replace the instruments with a different library, which could make it sound super cool. So we might wait for that. Mystical, who is your favorite character to animate?
Crescenta.
Crescenta. You heard it here first. Thank you for your question, Zol Space. Work in progress on Sunnyside's pilot. Well, the pilot is being worked on through us rewriting the script. Now, don't get scared. We have pretty much all the important designs that we need. Pre-production of the pilot, even though it hasn't even been finished writing, is like, 50% complete already because of everything else that we've done with Sunnyside. And what's being animated right now is our proof of concept, which is a 90-second short that should that we are planning to release in a couple months. No specific estimate for that yet, though. And it's what we're working on right now with our team of animators. It is, yeah, because when we release that, we will crowdfund for the pilot, and if we meet our goal, we will be able to create our full 20-minute to, I don't know, half-hour pilot, whatever we agree upon. You would watch Zephyr stream. I know, Eli, 40 streams. It's crazy up in here. Your persona is from Jamaica, or rather Jamaica coded. That's something I say. And they're a fairy who manipulates sand and turns it into magic dust, like they have star, flora, wind, and water dust, and can switch a Cora's power. That is super cool, and I love how in-world those abilities are. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. It just makes me, like, I love it when people have, like OCs, SROCs, because I feel like we are one of those shows, and we have one of those worlds and magic systems where people can just be really creative and create OCs. So we encourage you all to do the same. I think we already got a Sand Kingdom Royal. Yes, we do have a Sand Kingdom and Sand Kingdom Royals, but this is just their own persona and their own OC. But good for catching on to that, Holloway. We love Shira Quinson. We are different, but I can see the similarities, and we love Shira. Hello, random girl. Hello, Ivy, of course. Of course, hello, Ivy. Hello, Felissa. My persona is friends with Hazel and River, and is frenemies with Chrysanta and Zephyr, and also best friends with Blaze and Aurora. That is a very interesting dynamic, but also it actually makes tons of sense. I know, such a lively chat. Now let's just wait until we're 3 hours in and see what happens. I remember listening on stream, and I made a Denmark-coded Shadow Kingdom Royal. Oh my god! You did? I don't think I've seen it. Can you, like... I will give you permission to reply to your OC and at me in the server. Hello, JC. We unfortunately are unable to add personas in the pilot or the shows, just because of we don't know where stuff is going and who created what. But though additionally, one of our rewards for our eventual Kickstarter for the pilot will likely be that if you again are able to donate a certain amount to the creation of this, we could potentially put you or your persona in the background of the pilot. But we will figure that out when we get there. Guys, I know this isn't animation related, but has anyone in the chat watched Young Sheldon and finished like the final season? Are the 4 main characters going to be around family? Yes. Ruru! Guys, Ruru is an amazing artist that you should subscribe to, who actually made the Crescenta GIF in the streams. Also, I just realized I should probably credit you in the stream thingy, and I'm so sorry for not doing so sooner. Ruru, can you give me a @ or something that you would like to go by? Because I want to just put a little note here forever to say. So we can do @Ruru on YouTube, or if there's like an Instagram that you prefer, we can do that too. I would 1,000,000% be happy to do that. And I would feel very, very guilty otherwise. So you kind of have no choice. Just FYI. Why is it not showing up though? How do I make it bigger? Oh. What? Something like this to just be right here. Forever by Sunnyside. Or down here, maybe. Actually, I don't like the placement of that. Right there. Or here. Yeah, I prefer that. Sorry. Let me check the chat. @Ruru Doodles. Okay. Awesome. I will do that. @Ruru Doodles. @Ruru Doodles. There we go. Okay. Anyways, done. Yes. Sorry, everyone. I will get back to the questions that were asked. Show us some of the shots we did. I don't think I can show them all. We are gonna keep you updated. If you do want to see some more, then you can check them out on Patreon. But yes, if there was like a joke that floated around the main 4, what would it be? That they are... Well, a joke about them by everyone would probably be that they're just they ruin everything. They're like ticking time bombs. We should all make your personas friends. That would be super fun. You've seen clips? Oh my god, some of you said that you have seen the end of Young Sheldon. And oh my god, I won't say much, I won't spoil anyone, but I sobbed. I don't think I've ever cried that much at a show. It was very interesting. My face was completely wet. In the episode before the end and in the end, and wow, it just blew me away. Anyways, if you confirmed the nationality, well, I think you mean ethnicity. If you confirmed the ethnicities of the kingdoms from previous live streams, then maybe not OCs, but we can create a character design based on the info you gave. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what a lot of people do in making OCs. Yes. I mean, it is your own alternate reality. It's not really super important to me, like how much you play around with our world, but I would advise that maybe you could play within the limits of like the ethnicities that we've assigned to different kingdoms, if you can, but if not, that's like, just do your thing. It's your persona. You're manipulating the world of Cora in your own way, so I'm not gonna be that kind of creator. Is there any? Welcome, Bellatrix Production Studios. You haven't really missed much. Everyone, yes, you should be super cool to Ruru for being so amazing. If there was a joke, oh, I answered that one. Oh, between them, I think it would probably be like something that's like making fun of River, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. River's a yapaholic. River's a big yapper. I can see them joking about that. They don't get along. They don't like each other. Also, I just have to write that down in the... Okay, anyways, yeah. Moving on. Crescenta and your persona have beef. That's funny. Thank you, Junior Researcher Cobalt, and welcome. Dev. Actually, I've said that pretty much. No worries. Is there going to be any fight scenes? Yes, of course. Oh, so that sounded really defensive. Yes, of course. There will be fights. Do we get to see mortals in the show or interactions between the main four meeting mortals? Oh, of course we do. This is the healthiest fandom. We've just begun, and I hope it stays this way. The main four will meet mortals. Yes, thank you, Dev. Yeah, they're literally all of them have like one mortal parent, so of course. Thank you, Bellatrix. You're a local Ghibli fan. There is no lateness in the stream. River Mist says something. It's like a big word and not everyone teases him about it. Exactly. Is there a kingdom counterpart for every country? Not for every country, only 52 countries. No, late, still really early. Exactly. So their parents are mortals, but the main four aren't. Their parents aren't, but at least... So, long story short, royals are supposed to traditionally get with mortals and have children with mortals because it is taboo, forbidden, and seen as very disgusting and just, I guess, unstable for a royal to get with another royal because their child would have two magic types and be a mixed royal, which is seen as like a horrible thing that should never happen because they have too much power and they're destructive and they are unstable and all that stuff, and it just doesn't, it ruins the tradition and the way the world works, the way the world of Cora works. In their belief system, that's not good. So yes, that means that each of the main four have a royal parent and a mortal parent. And yeah. So there's 11 sprinted here. Thank you for coming. This is unrelated, but I'm from Australia, and that Parliament speech that girl gave using Gen Alpha language was crazy. Puppetees, I've been talking about that every day since I watched it. It is the funniest, most amazing thing I've ever laid my eyes on. And the fact that that was in the high government of Australia, oh my god, comedy gold. And tell me why I understood it completely. That was, I think she was really smart because she got a lot of eyes on her and her cause. So yeah. So they inherit their power from the other parent. Yes. They inherit their power from their royal parent. You only need one royal parent to be a royal, because pretty much all royals, except mixed royals, only have one royal parent. Unless it's something inappropriate. Hey Bella. Yes. Is there kind of. Stilamity, you're here. Stilamity is a soldier who's been here before when we were underground in camp, which we still are. I don't know why I'm tooting our own horn, but River does have a mortal parent. His father, King Ariel. Are you saying because River's parent passed away? That's crazy. One second. Yes, 52. Also, I checked out most of the vids on this story, and you're more interested? Thank you. For River, his mother is... Yes, Dev answered. Thank you, Dev. Isn't like only 8 announced? What? I mean, those are the ones that we've talked about, but there are 52 Kingdoms in Cora. I can go through them all. You know what? Well, I'm gonna be like absent for like a few minutes, so before then I will put the map up on stream so some of you new people can look at it. Thank you, I don't know. Yes, I agree that the one mortal parent is really interesting, and yeah, I came up with that, of course. I personally think that Zephyr is complicated. Sorry, I just stubbed my toe. So are people with magic immortal? No, but they live twice as long as mortals and are just super beings. The child could become very powerful if they have two royal parents due to them having two cores. Period. Are there any mixed royals? And the answer to that is yes, and I believe I predict that Dev will have answered that. Or no, Dev is like having like what is that called? Sensory overload. The child could become also Dev. Take a deep breath. I know it can be a lot. That's currently what I'm going through. The way Dev can't say much about. Oh my god! I just stubbed my toe again. If my persona switched the main four's powers, Crescenta would have water, River have flora, Hazel have wind, and Zephyr have stars. That would be a super interesting concept. Jots down in notebook. Dev, write that down. It would be silly if Zephyr's parents were both royals. No. They are not. He is not a mixed royal. Y'all, who do y'all think in the main four has the most trauma? Oh, that is a deep question. Zephyr kind of reminds me of Jack from the last Kids on Earth series. I saw that a long time ago. I just forgot what Jack looks like. I think I remember who Jack was. Maybe. Rest in peace, definitely. I'm almost to the end, I think. Who has the most trauma in the main four? Oh, they're asking Dev. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to answer, you guys. That's a deep question, and we can't really measure trauma. The impact of it is different for everyone. Yeah, there is no most least trauma. She be grooving. She dances forever. Watch it. Yeah. An episode where they switch powers. Yes, exactly. So does that mean that there are more? Yes, there are mortals in Cora. Cora is a planet, and it's made up of mortals and royals. Of course, there are like way more mortals because mortals are ruled by royals. And I'll be right back. But in the meantime, I'm going to put the map on the screen. Literally, my life is. Take a good look. Whew. Let me drink a little bit.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see.
What a lovely taste. Ain't that just delicious? You better bet your bottom it is. Alright, wow. Funny how so many of you left when I left for a couple minutes. How unloyal. Just kidding, we all have lives. Okay. Where did I stop? Do any of the characters suffer from anxiety? All of them. I'd say, yeah, honestly, all of them, and they express their anxiety in different ways, though, as Dev said, Hazel for sure has, like, the most heightened, anxiety, or is more prone to panic attacks. Yeah. Hazel probably. So that makes you think there was a fly in the room. No. It is a map of the kingdoms. She sort of had one in the proof of concept. Yes, there is a map of the kingdoms in the corner. You can actually see it in this shot. Mystical, I hate to make you do this. Could you maybe just like zoom to the top of this background where they can see like a little bit of the map peeking through? Yeah, so if you guys see right there, the map is in this classroom, though not with the labels that you're seeing on stream because they just know by the heal emblem, by the symbol. Exactly. Isla's kingdom. Solar. Okay. Thank you, Mystical. What is the purple looking nation? Well, there are a couple purple ones. Top left we have gravity. Bottom left we have luck. Bottom is lunar. The purple magenta one above that would be crystal. Yes, Hazel did have a panic attack in the proof of concept. I'm gonna make my persona while I watch stream. Oh my god, that's super fun. I love it when you draw Ruru. you're here in spirit. Glad that you're here. Yes, Hazel's Kingdom is next to the Fauna Kingdom. What kind of episodes do we want to avoid? I think we want every episode to be purposeful. I'm being very careful about using words like filler or plot because I think too much of either could result in a bland story that lacks authenticity. Well, in the sense that like filler to me is a really vague word, and I think people misuse it. And I think most shows that have episodes that are labeled as filler are just, you know, slice of life episodes to make people feel comfortable in the environment and setting so that they care more about it. Truthfully, I feel like without those more slice of life episodes, when crazy things happen in the story, you won't value it as much. You won't be impacted by it as much. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying that Sunnyside is going to have like a ton of filler or just have like a bunch of slice of life episodes, but I wouldn't mind creating slice of life episodes that are purposeful, obviously, and move things along character-wise or plot-wise in some ways. So I guess just straying away from things that. Just an episode that you'd watch and be like, why did we need to see this? This is so unnecessary and it doesn't do anything for me. Which is very vague, I know. But I don't want to limit ourselves quite yet since we haven't even gotten to making a series itself and working on the pilot. But, yeah, good question. Is there a limit to how much you can make? For example, fabrication and multiplication create multiply things. So does the limit depend on how powerful you are? Incredible question. 1 second. Okay. Yes, of course there is a limit. Also, I think just based on the names, some people in their head, rightfully so, maybe over-exaggerate the extent of the powers. But just know that they are actually more specific and niche than what meets the eye. For example, there are certain rules that the Kingdom of Multiplication, there are certain limits and extents to the power of multiplication of the Multiplication Kingdom, and they can only perform magic under certain conditions. That's just how their power works, and that's something that I can get into at a later date when we have 100% confirmed this stuff, but again, there are 52 kingdoms. But when it comes to fabrication, it's not like they can just make anything. It's like a 3D printer, which means that they can fabricate like dioramas and models. They can't really do anything that would require them to. So they create like physical I'm trying to figure out how to physical holograms that you can touch and that are solid, kind of. And Give me a second to work out how I'm gonna explain this in my head. Yeah, that's pretty much that. You might be thinking, how is that different to the kingdom of illusion or deception? Because the kingdom of illusion and deception are able to deceive you through many means, and create sophisticated, again, illusions. So yeah, I think something I really wish to do at some point is create a well-established Bible of the kingdoms and the extent of their powers, because there is a lot to get into, and I don't think I have time to do that in this stream. Or honestly, like, there are some things that we want to continue to develop so that I can give you better answers. There are limits though. Some of them, like, basic limits are just like, you know, how much their core can take, and the fact that if they use too much or if they do something that's their core is not ready for, then it can be damaged. The same way if, like, you know, the core is it's like a muscle, right? It's an organ. You have to work it out and then it'll become stronger. But, you know, if someone who is not an experienced weightlifter lifts like the heaviest weight you could think of, yeah, they're gonna break something. And that applies to the core as well. Whereas someone who has slowly built their way up to being able to lift that weight, you know, they can, because they've kept working out and getting stronger. Sorry about the long answer. Please let the Ice, Solar, and Lunar Kingdoms princes and princesses be in the show and have an important role. And Dev told you about Glacier, which is amazing. Yeah, and there is a cooldown, of course. This is Miss Isla. The drink. Oh, hi Chloe, one of our cleanup animators, and feel free to join the stream and stream with us. But the drink is Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. New accent. We're still working on the details of multiplication, but from so far, we're thinking it's mostly that they are able to duplicate themselves for a certain period of time, depending on how powerful they are. Take that with a grain of salt. And yes, thank you, Dad, for saying that. The Ice Kingdom is inspired by Russia. By Quincy. The Water Kingdom is Filipino coded. By Eli. Yes, there are autistic characters. Crescenta is autistic. Fabrication is South Korea. Yep. Thank you, Dev. Yes, wars have happened. Dev will answer. Yep, taste is Brazilian coded. I have a question for you. You are from the UK. I've answered that, Daniel, in the last stream. I'm not answering that again. Do devices exist in this world? Yes, there are a ton of different technologies, as Dev said, variants of phones, headphones, consoles, computers, etc. They have different names and they work differently. Okay, difference between Fauna and Flora Kingdom. As Dev said, Flora Kingdom is Ethiopian coded. 1 second. Okay, yes, Fauna Kingdom is Mexican coded. What else can I say? I mean, difference is fauna is creature and animals. That's what fauna means, and flora is plant life. So, you know, the royals of fauna are able to talk to animals, possess animals, kind of, manifest animals, like just make them spawn, kind of, type thing, speak animal language. That just means that they can, like, communicate with all beings. I don't think we can see all the errors, because there's, like, again, like 52, but we can see a lot of them. Mystical Daniel asks, out of the main four, who is the hardest to animate?
Crescenta.
You said that's the most fun. Well, I mean, they can both coexist.
It depends. It depends on the day.
Today.
Right now it's Isla.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair. You haven't animated anyone of the main 4 today. I think Crescenta is annoying for cleanup, but also I've changed my mind because it depends on the software. Because, you know Melina? Melina has some cool Toon Boom powers. I don't know if you watched the last stream, but oh my god. You know Crescenta's like the 2 golden like rings? And you know like how you have to always erase the lines between? What, like when they overlap? Well, Toon Boom has a feature where you can just put the tool on those 2 lines that are left and they disappear.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta start saving money.
No. The amount of cool shortcuts and extremely convenient hacks that Melina showed us in that stream. Like, we were actually going to... At some point, we're going to reach out to Toon Boom and do a sponsorship for them. We have too many good things to say. Main 4 are L16. What's the kingdom that only had my toe? I just stubbed my toe again for the 3rd time in this stream. Isn't that crazy? What was I reading? Oh yeah. I want to work for an indie animated show to understand the industry, but not in the industry's IBS Paint. You will find your project. Casting Call Club is a super cool place to find other projects. I recommend that. Or Twitter. Just make yourself known. Random question: when Kingdom and Cloud Kingdom live in the sky or on land, since they seem to both be sky-themed kingdoms? Yeah. So the Wind Kingdom is actually up high on the sky. And you might be asking, how does that work from the cores? So the core is on the ground, and we're figuring this out because we have yet to draw this. But what I have always thought would be very interesting is if just that segment of the planet is floating with its core. But the other way we're thinking of doing it is it just, the core is intact on the ground, but like the actual inhabited kingdom is up in the sky. And the magic obviously reaches from the core up there. Pretty much same with Cloud. Feeling too sick to join tonight. Anyone say hi? Love Dr. Pepper. No worries. Get better soon. And thank you for joining.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
How does currency work in Cora? Is it like our world, or is there... Well, thank you, Dev.
Let's see you guys.
Yes, Dev
see
is
you
right.
guys.
Dev is right. Well, it's not really a universal currency, but it's like a lot of kingdoms take and respect and are under like sorcery kingdom currency. That would be the somewhat universal currency. Aurora and Blaze will hopefully have screen time. Are there any limitations to a person's... I did explain it, and I think Dev can explain the limitations thing to you. How far up am I? Thank you for the video about voice acting. Yes, thank you for inspiring me to make that. And yes, the voice actors are amazing. Chloe agrees that Toon Boom's cutter tool is legit one of the greatest features ever made. Ooh. Yes, Deb is right about who would enjoy stargazing. I think Zephyr would as well, actually. River and Zephyr. River and Zephyr. And honestly, Hazel gets to stargaze every single day.
You want some chips?
Do you guys get what I mean?
You
Mystical.
want some chips? No, let's see you guys. No, let's see you guys.
Did you get that, Mystical?
No, let's see you guys.
What?
I said, someone asked which characters like to stargaze as a hobby, and I said River and Zephyr because Hazel gets to stargaze all day.
Oh.
Good 1A.
Ooh.
I just said A. I'm Canadian for real now. Oh no. Anyways. Who is the coolest person in the show? Oh, Aurora? I love her. I love Aurora as a character that I've created. As a person, I don't know. From which kingdom is Miss Isla from? The Solar Kingdom, yes, as Dev said. It's so ironic the Solar Kingdom is based on England. Yeah. How large or small is Cora compared to the Earth? I can't really... It's a different shape. But yeah, they are about the same size. Each kingdom does have their own language, but... So many of them have been, like, colonized by sorcery, so they speak Sorsonic. Maleforge is a substance. It is a how do I answer this? I want to use a better word than substance. It is a force. I like that. Okay. It is a artificial power source that gives mortals the corrupt ability to access the core beneath them and pull magic out of it through rituals.
Let's see you guys.
The consequences of such may include psychological deficiencies, psychological harm, mental strain, mental illness, severe mental illness, behavioral issues, health conditions and issues, environmental strain, environmental corruption, marks appearing on one's body, life force shriveling away, values diminished because the amount of power gets to their head and causes some existential dread. Although this may vary from person to person, as the amount of power used and repetitive habit of accessing Maleforge is something to be assessed. And yeah. Dev, let me know if I missed anything. Well, anything we can say. Which basically just involves how it works, not any potential origins or anything. Well, I mean, yeah, Maleforge can be used by royals too, but I emphasized mortals because mortals obviously access Maleforge because they don't have magic, and that is the artificial way that they access magic without wands. And wands were created in retaliation of Maleforge as a healthy alternative. What was the thought process of the Kingdom of Health? What was the thought process of the Kingdom of Health? What? Oh. The thought process of the Kingdom of Health was, yes, they have healing powers. It is inspired by Albania. So we'd see a lot of that architecture. We haven't really gone into that one specifically when it comes to design, although we do have many plans. It is where anyone who undergoes like medical training would go. Usually they have their own like schools across Cora and tons of fun stuff like that. And of course, they are involved in designing medical technology in Cora with the assistance of the Alchemy Kingdom and any other kingdoms that would provide substances and resources. Oh, this one question I've been curious about. How do seasons work? Is there an equator since Cora is shaped kind of weirdly? Great question. I want to see how Dev answered. There are seasons, but they come from a cycle of magic concentrating its energy on its core. That is an incredible way to answer that question, because every kingdom has a different atmosphere, and we can't really say there's a specific set of weather conditions when there's like a whole water kingdom, or a whole fire kingdom. There isn't a certain elements. There is not an element that would dominate the whole core, all of Cora, for weather. So when it comes to basic weather, It applies to each kingdom. Although there is a way that the energy and the magic recycles itself and stuff, which applies to all the kingdoms. And you can learn and read more about that in our world building Bible that is available on our Patreon, unfortunately. But we will have something to do with that in our upcoming Kickstarter, hopefully. And we have more to add to it soon. Who makes the drawings for promotional material? We have an incredible team of so many different talented and hardworking, dedicated artists. One of them being Mystical right here. Mystical, can you just like... Can you gloat? Can you gloat and have a big ego? Right now. Just say, oh my god, guys, I am the best artist ever, and I can literally do anything you ask me to, and I solo literally every character in the show, and they could never beat me.
Give it a fat moment.
What?
It's loading.
What's loading?
Any moment now.
Oh.
Give it a second. Just trying to kill my computer. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, did it freeze? Oh, haha. That's you. That's Mystical, y'all. Mystical drew this beautiful Crescenta poster, by the way. But it's actually not just a Crescenta poster, it's also just a self-portrait of Mystical. Right? Exactly. That's Mystical's crown. Crescenta's mom was just like, you know what, I actually don't think Crescenta's fit for this position. I'll just grab some person from Earth. They do a better job than Crescenta. Yes, Mystical actually ends up overtaking all of Cora and ruling it. Mystical ends up saving everyone from Maleforge, but then also just says, okay, now that I've done that, worship me. All the kingdoms become dismantled and Mystical rules all. And then everyone just goes by Mystical. No one has their own unique name. And instead of Cora, it's called Mystical. All religions become Mysticult. In Cora, obviously.
Show the throne, but my computer's literally dying. I have to get rid of this.
Goodbye, Crescenta Throne. Anyways, yes, so many different artists. You can find the credits to each piece somewhere in it, or on our Instagram, or some Twitter or something. And if you want to know, feel free to leave a comment, or let us know on Discord if we have not credited that artist anywhere, which we usually do. Oh, Patreon is also a good place to check. Oh, also, yeah, guys, I love how some of the people who have been here, like, longer are able to help answer the questions. It's nice when, like, you know, newer people come and they're asking, like, questions that that me and Dev have answered, like, quite a bit, and you guys are able to just give them simple answers. It's very satisfying to see, and I love knowing that you guys are listening. Well, there are mortals in Cora because Cora is the land of, like... Mortals are just people, like humans. Like, they're just the inhabitants of Cora, and then royals are, like... mutated mortals, I guess. I have so many kingdoms to get through. So many questions to get through. I said kingdoms.
At this point, you need
What?
an FAQ, a frequently asked question thing.
Oh yeah. Like on the stream.
I don't know, just like a post or something.
This is true. I will actually look into it. It must be fun writing characters like Crescenta River. I mean, Crescenta must be fun. Never River looks like the kind of character who loves to make silly jokes. Exactly. Yes, 100%. But I asked what was the thought process of the Kingdom of Health. I answered that question. Sorry, I'm not chatting a whole lot. No worries. And yes, you can sleep. Maybe it's where the antagonists live. In the Health Kingdom? No, I mean, that's a very vague question. I don't know how to explain my question, but are the animals in Cora original, like, not the typical dragon or Pegasus type? Because in the poster there was a white fox with blue colors. That's not a white fox. That is a peacat, which is mirror ball. Now, the way animals work in Cora is there are a bunch of different kinds of creatures and stuff that are unique to the land and the cores. Though there are like some animals that look earthly in the sense that but they're all like hybrid kind of things. For example, mirror ball and peacats are, I guess, like in a way like hybrids of earth animals, like peacock and cats. Though the separate peacock and the separate cat do not exist in Cora. But yeah, there are some really cool, unique ones that we'd love to introduce you to at some point. Some of them are just really elemental. Like, for example, in the Water Kingdom, there are creatures that are just literally water moving. Have you guys seen Frozen 2? Have you seen Frozen 2 Mystical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know that little thing that Elsa keeps, like, talking to that becomes, like, the horse and everything?
Neat.
What do they call it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Gale! It's like this kind of spirit thing that's like a sentient gust of wind. Yes! Oh my god. That's the best way to describe it. Some of the creatures are just sentient elements. Like, in the Wind Kingdom, a sentient gust of wind. In the Water Kingdom, a sentient bubble. Fire Kingdom, a sentient flame. Things like that. Some of them might be shaped in interesting ways. So, have fun with that. And Dev explained Mirrorball. Where did Zephyr get the small scar on his face from? Oh, good question. Yes. So, Dev said the main four are, in a sense, the main characters. Yes, exactly. I don't know why I read that one. This, like, I'm going into, like, autopilot of, like, reading the chat. Difference between Alchemy and Chemical Kingdom. Alchemy is not really a magic. It is more of like a crafty science where hardworking people look at different elements and figure out how to put them together. That's what they call alchemy. And Chemical Kingdom is literally just like actual chemistry, like, and being able to manipulate chemicals. like individual specific chemicals. Which so technically what they can do is what alchemy, what we know as alchemy actually is, but they call alchemy like the handy dandy craft thing. Everyone's glazing mystical. Lunar Wave says, "Oh my God, you're the best artist ever. You can do anything." Oh. They said the poster is majestic. Mystical is a great artist and deserves all the love of the fandom. Head curve. No, someone just talked about the head dent. I thought we were over that. Do you remember the head dent thing, Mystical?
I don't think so.
Crescenta's head dent from her headset.
Oh.
Is that for the... What did you say, Mystical?
I do not remember that, but that sounds funny.
Yeah, we talked about it in the stream where you were in the chat.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
I think,
Let's see
okay,
you guys.
here is one
Let's see
pointer
you
I
guys.
might have when it
Let's
comes to
see you
timing.
guys. Let's see you guys. Let's
Any action that occurs as a any reaction, so an action that occurs to another action, should always be timed a little bit after that action happens, because in the audience's brain, they process it a little later. Does that make sense?
Sort of?
So I guess in this context, I think just moving her like when she gets like disoriented and like annoyed, just moving that down a little bit to like a couple milliseconds after Crescenta says her thing.
see.
Like as you can see here, like her action happens a little bit before Crescenta starts speaking, so I'm thinking a little tiny bit after she makes her first like sound.
See you guys. See you guys.
So like so the action would start when she says do, and then
See you guys. See you guys. See you guys. See you guys. See you guys.
and then you can figure this out your own way, but I would also recommend keeping it on that frame of like right
See you
before the
guys.
action for a little longer. That could help.
Let's see you guys.
That one. Oh, not that one. I mean, yeah, that the
Let's see you guys.
yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
See you. Let's
What are
see
we
you
gonna
guys.
call the fandom? We had this discussion. I forgot what we said.
Let's see you
I'm
guys.
so sad.
Let's see you guys.
Does anyone remember
Let's
what we
see you
said
guys.
in the
Let's
stream with
see you
Melina?
guys. Let's see you. Let's see you guys. See you guys. Let's see you guys.
Wait,
Let's see you guys.
could you play that again?
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
Are you still
Let's
like
see you guys.
configuring it
Let's-
on your own, or do you want me to give you like any other stuff right now?
I'm gonna try to figure it out on my own.
Okay.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see.
Yeah, what did we call our thing, like our fandom? I'm so sad I forgot.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see
With
you guys.
Melina and
Let's
Casey.
see you guys. Let's see you.
It was something so smart. I'm mourning, forgetting that. Someone will remember. Someone named Sunny Dewdrops. I know you're watching. Or will be. How can we kill the Pond? Mystical is the actual final boss and uses the eraser to delete all the main characters. That's funny. Are some mortals wary about the magic in Cora? Yes. What kind of hands from the 4 types of hands does Miss Isla have? She has the sharp hand model. There be any cannon ships? I would really love to see a PCAT IRL. Honestly, same. Yes, you love Frozen 2. Gale. We tried to come. Thank you, Dev.
Let's see you guys. 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 Let's see you guys.
Yes, Daniel. The royals from.
See you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
Yes,
Let's
the royals
see you
from the
guys.
Alchemy Kingdom
Let's
are
see you guys.
technically
Let's
considered
see you
mortal.
guys. Let's.
That's funny, Stalamity. Ah, ah, ah. Ha ha ha. Squared. There was any dinosaurs? No dinosaurs.
See you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
Ooh,
Let's see
Choco,
you
that is
guys.
a really
Let's
cool
see you
OC
guys.
idea.
Let's see you guys.
From the
Let's
Shadow
see you
Kingdom.
guys.
Yeah, that would be
Let's
super
see
cool.
you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you.
I'm reaching the end. I'm a little afraid to ask everything because you're afraid of feeding yourself. No, don't worry. If you ask something twice and I don't answer it, there's
See
usually
you
a reason.
guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you
And
guys.
I
Let's
totally,
see you guys.
I
Let's
understand
see you
what it's
guys.
like being
Let's
someone
see you
in a
guys.
live stream
Let's
chat.
see you guys. Let's
I do not
see
think
you
it's
guys.
annoying at all to
Let's
ask something
see you
multiple
guys.
times, though
Let's
if I
see
do
you guys.
explicitly
Let's see
say
you guys.
that you
Let's-
shouldn't ask that or say that again, or if a moderator warns you, or if you get like a timeout, that's probably a sign that maybe you should just leave it. But if not, feel free to keep saying what you're saying. Freedom of speech. So if I end up being, yeah, I answered that. Coradum, I don't think it was. Oh, it was corgis. It was corgis. Thank you, Stalamity. I'm pretty sure it was corgis. Thanks, guys. I love you guys. You remembered. Thank you. I love Coradum. The only reason I like, well, corgis as in corgis. The funny thing is, I'm really scared of dogs, and I'm not the biggest fan. But, still, I like the name corgis. And, yeah, it's just funny. Kitty Garden says that they love your in-betweens, Mystical.
Thank you.
Will there be any serious topics? Yes, of course. And they would be obviously interpreted in Cora. How many... Has anyone seen the latest Zephyr fan art in the community? I wanted to respond to that, and I'm going to do that as soon as possible, but oh my god, it is incredible. Oh my god, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm at the very last chat message. Watch me get lost again. Good night, Bellatrix. Bellatrix Production Studios. Good night.
See you guys. Let's 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 see you.
Well, not caught up anymore. But actually, Dev answered a lot of these. We do have a Google Doc of all the kingdoms' cultures. I just have to double check if we can give that to you guys, because a lot of them aren't 100% confirmed. So I don't want to give you a document that's like outdated or anything like that.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
And a few
Let's
others.
see you guys. Let's see you guys.
There's Zephyr
Let's see
Theory.
you guys.
Yeah, I
Let's
read
see you guys.
that.
Let's see.
That's all I'm gonna say. A channel on the server giving a list. Yes, it would be. Yes, our backgrounds do have a lot of foreshadowing in them.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
I don't know about foreshadowing, but like, yes, symbolism, meaning.
Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's see you guys.
I am
Let's
here.
see you guys. Let's see you guys. Let's.
You're gonna make a Google site so all non-Discord users can receive the bits of lore that is in Discord. That would be lovely. Yeah, if you guys make any sort of document that lists what we say, it's kind of better because you have to remember that anything that we give away is kind of like official in some ways. So it doesn't allow. That's why we have to make sure it's polished before we say anything. There are streams where I have gone through like a bunch of the kingdoms and their ethnicities, so you can either take from that and put it in like a little document for yourselves, and then when we change it, you're held responsible for not changing it. But yeah. Black and white is just, I guess, the aesthetic and also just the color of the magic and the land and the stuff there.
Let's see you guys. 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 Let's see you guys.
I love that timing, Miss Nicole. Could we just see it? Could we see it with Crescenta visible? That might help visualize like her reaction to Crescenta moving, so they don't look like separate entities. Yeah. Crescenta has entered the villa. Could we play it?
Enough. Let's see you guys. 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 Enough. Let's see you guys.
Sorry, I'm just
Enough.
looking at the...
Let's.
What do you think?
Well, I had a portion of it.
See you guys. Enough. Let's 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 see you guys. Enough.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is great.
Enough.
I also realized that we should consider the fact that the audience will be looking at.
Enough. Let's see you guys. Enough.
Yeah, I think this is good. What do you think?
I'm really liking it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
One thing I can't get over right now is the movement of her pointer or whatever that is.
Oh yeah. No, it looks amazing. She just like points it at Crescenta like she wants to stab her. That is so satisfying.
And then after that, I'm gonna put an in between these two frames.
Yes, that would be a good place. What are some details for the Inscription Kingdom? Yes, it is inspired by Saudi Arabia. The way it works is they can basically inscribe words or imprint letters, drawings, symbols onto anything. If that makes sense. Like create indents. They can even do it in like different elements, so that means like inside of fire they can, you know, defy the laws of gravity and just have there be like holes for like words inside like lava, for example. What did you say?
I think I'm gonna end it here.
You're gonna end it here for today. All right, thank you so much. We love you, Mystical. You do so much and you work so hard. Everyone, please thank Mystical in the chat. And I just say I'm gonna answer some of these last questions, and in the meantime, if you can export this and submit it, that would be super lovely. So yes, just gonna answer some of these last questions for today. And yes, everyone in the chat must praise Mystical. So, how did I start Sunnyside? This is one of the longer questions. So, and I want you to save it for next stream. Like, I would love to answer it, and I love answering it. Just save it for next stream if you can remember. There are any core who would allow these are to read minds? Yes, the Mind Kingdom, basically. Face of Miss Isla is priceless. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, sorry, was the map in the way this whole time? Sorry, guys. You guys didn't get to see the full replay. I forgot to turn it off.
Enough.
Thank you,
Let's see
Mystical.
you guys. Enough. Let's see you guys.
There it is.
Enough. Let's see you guys. Enough. Let's see you.
Beautiful. Thank you for telling me to do that, by the way. Guys, if anything in the stream is inconveniencing you, like a sound or something on screen, or someone being quiet and stuff like that, please tell me. I will work on it and fix it. The Star Princess. The way she gets up from her chair, exactly. Than her mother. Yes, you do see the parents when they're younger. Hopefully, we can do that. Making unofficial lore completion. That'd be lovely. Sunnyside is called Sunnyside because of where it is. There's a bunch of different meanings and reasons that you'll see in the show. Everyone's saying bye, Mystical. Thank you, Mystical. Thank you for all your hard work. You are amazing, and we love you. Praise Mystical.
Yeah.
We love you, Mystical. We scream in unison. Thank you, Daniel. So yes, thank you for tuning in today, and we are going to be ending it here, Junior Researcher Cobalt. Thank you all again so much for joining and tuning in, and always asking such cool questions. And again, like we all know how much we appreciate Mystical. Mystical knows too. And have a great rest of your night, or morning, or day, or whatever. Goodbye, everyone. See you on